Welcome back to our little world of overlanding, where riverside camping becomes our oasis of tranquility. But the road to paradise isn't always smooth. Before we get to this incredible location, we have to pass through some rugged roads. Full of potholes and puddles, this is bound to be an exciting adventure. So let's get to it. My name is Ansel, and I'm into off-roading and overlanding to remote locations. My wife Allison, our dog Floki, and I keep things exciting by traveling from one incredible place to another. And the two of us humans always heatedly discuss who gets to drive the next leg of the journey. This road is an exciting one. Even though there's not many obstacles, the puddles make it an excellent drive that keeps us on our toes. So we just crossed these puddles and bumps, which there's a lot of. There's Allison and Floki waiting for me. But then there's this puddle, that puddle, and like as far as the eye can see, it's bumps and puddles. It's a very bumpy road, so it's taking a toll on our lumbars.
Oh, my back is killing me. Yeah, all these bumps are not helping.
Yeah, these bumps are brutal. My hindquarters hurt already, honestly. It's one of the bumpiest roads we've been on.
You have sensitive hindquarters, though.
What do you think, Floki? Yeah, he's not used to the bumps. Not used to the bumps, eh?
They're
Good
very
boy.
hard to get used to be
They are.
honest.
Despite the bumps, we were having a great time. After all, we are in our natural habitat. And so is our 4th gen Toyota 4Runner. This vehicle is very capable of tackling the rough terrain and the beatings that we put it through on a regular basis. However, when you drive through puddles like these, the good old Toyota rust is an inevitable issue. I keep the frame clean by spraying it with wool wax before every winter to keep the salt and mud off. After a long and rough drive, we were finally reaching camp, and were very excited to get set up. Hello.
Hey, setup time.
Yeah.
Things got jostled about back here, like the chainsaw, which is now upside down.
It is upside down.
Yeah. Toolkit, battery's fine though.
Yeah,
Start with the easy light things. Look, I can do this.
it's a really bumpy road, isn't it?
We're ready.
We're ready. This is Floki. 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 He's a Siberian Husky.
He's almost 6 months old now. He's an adorable dog. He's learning to be more independent while we're camping.
After letting Floki out and stretching our legs a bit, it was time to get set up for the day. First comes our rooftop tent, which takes no time to set up at all, and then the kitchen and the chairs, and that's pretty much it.
If you own a rooftop tent and you want a trick to put your shoes in something, we just have this folding box that opens up, and then you just throw your shoes in there. Super easy. Here is another pro tip about camping in a rooftop tent, or like any tent. These silica gel bags are super amazing at absorbing moisture. So if you're storing it for a long time, or if you live in a really wet area like Vancouver, these are amazing. Here's a hashtag life hack. We've got this water tank. That one is water. That one's usually gasoline. Actually, it's full of gasoline now. But we bought this little pump thing from, I think, Walmart. And then I 3D printed an adapter to go on here. So we just leave it, and it functions as a really good water system. So check this out. You go like this, and water comes out. It's very convenient.
Stop wasting the water. We need this. Jesus.
It's for the YouTubes. So Floki is not trustworthy off the leash yet, obviously. He's only 6 months old, and he's a husky, so they're very aloof. He's on a 60-foot leash right now, a metal leash and then a cloth leash or nylon, whatever it's called. So far he's doing great though. He likes to stick around near us and doesn't wander off too far, which is great. See what I mean by aloof? Just wanders off. I mean,
That's as far as you can go.
line of sight still, and he comes back when I call him, which is always nice. But still, a little bit aloof.
While Floki explored and gathered sticks, I finished setting up the chairs around the campfire. But first, I needed to gather some firewood.
Usually, one thing we never have a problem with is gathering firewood. There's always enough dead standing wood that we can chop down. But today, we're having an issue with firewood. Somebody's clearly chopped this big log down. One of my best cheap investments is this moisture checker. It's not extremely accurate, in all honesty, but it does the job fine for wood, like firewood. And this, I'm assuming, is gonna be a tree that somebody chopped up that was quite alive. So I have a feeling it's gonna be quite wet. Yeah, see? It's not horrible, but yeah, that's wet. So this is kind of useless to us, and it was probably useless to whoever chopped it down, because they chopped a green tree, and it's not dead standing wood. Yeah, when I poke it here, it's real bad. So this is kind of useless to us. We're gonna keep looking for some dead standing trees, but so far we've had really bad luck. They've also got this like wood sitting here that's just rotting away. It's like 80% moisture though. It's real bad. All right, well, it is what it is. We'll keep looking.
Eventually, I was able to locate some wood that was suitable to harvest, so I got down to business.
Hi, Floki baby, what you doing? You having fun on your first camping trip? Did you find lots of sticks to chew on? Are you having fun? Yeah.
Look, he's got a football. Let's go check out the water. Let's go. Come on. You found water. What is overlanding? Some say that overlanding is going to remote places and cooking, which is mostly true, honestly. So we're cooking some chickpeas. Hell to the yeah. Look at that. It's tradition. We always eat this when camping. Well, not always. We sometimes eat it when camping, and it's delicious. And here's a naan that's just warming up on open fire, and it's like the most romantic thing a man can do with food. What are you laughing at?
Nothing, babe.
It is. It is. I mean, you can warm it up on open fire, but that's a little less controlled. So propane fire it is, eh? So I'm gonna take out my daddy's tractor. I'm gonna take her for a ride. I'm gonna drink some whiskey, smoke some cigarettes. It's gonna be a party, like a honky-tonk time. Yee-hoo! Take another bite from me, baby. Take another bite from me, baby. Yeah. Ooh. Take another bite. Mm-hmm. Ooh, is it good? Is it delicious? You only need one spark. There you go. You caught?
Got it, yeah.
Right on. It's not as easy as it looks, eh? Yeah, you got it. Good job. Oh, I see fire. Boom. There you go. Are you happy?
Yep. I mean, I'll see in a second when the grass and the cardboard burns out, but
yeah.
this is on fire in there.
Once the wood catches, for sure. Well, this fire was a real pain to start. Like, it was painful. All the wood is so wet. Even the deadest wood that we could possibly find, it was really freaking wet. But it's a little bit of an achievement if it doesn't go out. It's been lit for a while now, though, so hopes are high. Here. Good boy. Gentle. Good boy. Good boy. Can you give me a paw? Good boy. Good boy. Very nice. Good boy. Good boy. You want it? Nah? Ready? Good catch. Good catch. So we've got a doggy first aid issue going on. He's got either a cut or a rash under his leg, like this leg here. So he's gonna have to go to the vet probably tomorrow or day after. But in the meantime, we're just gonna rinse it out and see if it helps a little bit, but it's not ideal, I'll tell you that much. Because he also doesn't like being manhandled. Come on. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. That's not hot, is it?
It's not hot. No, it's not hot at all.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh my god, it hurts now. It's bleeding?
Well, it's not actively bleeding. It definitely, I think it's more of a cut than a rash.
It's a cut? So he
think
might
that
have
was
cut.
blood. Yeah.
He might have cut himself on like a stick or a plant or something. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, you're okay. Yeah. Oh, he's whining it.
Yeah, it probably stings a little because you.
I know. Sorry, bud.
Floki's injury had us a little worried, but he's just fine now. After that ordeal, though, we got some much needed sleep.
First order of business is always to eat some instant noodles.
Woo-hoo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's noodle time.
It's noodling time. By the way, these are the best noodles.
They are. They're the kimchi flavored
Kimchi
ones.
flavored. So good. All right, folks, just as quickly as we got here, we are headed out onto the next leg. This was a cool camping spot. Yeah, there was firewood issues, but we got a good fire lit finally. And the other issue is there's glass everywhere, which is disturbing and not great for the dog. But we're gonna pack up and head out.
Most campsites we find in remote locations are pretty clean, because people going into the backcountry usually like to keep wild spots as wild as possible. So it was a bit disappointing how much broken glass we found that could injure a dog or a child. Regardless, we were excited to continue on our overlanding adventure.
There is something nice about driving next to the river.
Yeah.
I love the river noise too. Helps when we're sleeping at night.
It's basically like white noise, right?
Yeah.
This is that little washout, which is pretty little. It's just a road. But that area you can cross through.
That washout was a lot of fun to cross. After that washout, the road got a bit rocky, but it was nothing challenging, so we kept plugging along. After all, there's no shortage of large puddles to cross on this trip. Eventually, we were nearing the highway once again. We needed to air our tires back up and prepare for a long journey ahead. After all, we have big things coming in the next few days. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you back for the next episode.